Hey guys, welcome back to Paradise. So today we're on the hunt for another wildflower today. It's called the Lyreleaf jewel flower, also sometimes called the twist flower. So come along, let's go see if we can find some. Alright, here we go. This is the plant we're looking for today. Let's dive right into it. So this is the Lyreleaf jewel flower, also known as the twist flower. This is another one that's actually in the mustard family. There's going to be a whole bunch of them in this family. They're going to be all over the United States. This one is found in southern Arizona. It's an annual. It's found usually between 2,500 and 7,000 feet. This one, unlike some of the other ones we've been talking about, is actually completely hairless. There's no hair on the stem whatsoever. They usually grow about 1 to 3 feet tall. And there's different colors. So there's a white one, a yellow one, a red one, and a purple one. So lots of different colors. The only one I've seen down here in Arizona, though, has been this white one right here. And they usually start blooming between March and April. So definitely one of those early bloomer ones. They definitely bloom with the bladder pods and those fiddleheads. So they're going to be, and they're usually kind of underneath the Palo Verde trees. So I've been finding big groups of them underneath those. The flowers, as you can see there, are differently shaped. Those are urn-shaped, and they usually have about 4 ribs on them that curl backwards that are about half an inch long. And the fruits on them actually form vertical, so they're going to grow upwards, and they're going to be somewhere between about 1 to 2 inches long. They're going to be flat green pods. And if you look at the leaves there, the leaves at the bottom are going to look a little different than the leaves at the top. The ones at the top will be a little thinner. The ones at the bottom will be more kind of lance-shaped with a few ribs on them. And the ones way at the bottom, the basal leaves, they're actually going to be kind of like a reddish, purplish color. The leaves will also be alternative. As you can see there, one on one side, and then you go up a little bit, and there'll be one on the next side, on the opposite side. And one of the coolest things about the Lyreleaf is actually its weird pollination strategy. It's got something called protandry, and it's definitely an anomaly within the mustard family. So in these types of flowers, the male part actually matures before the female part, so the male part being the anthers, and the female part being the ovaries and the stigma. So this really helps against self-pollination, so it can't pollinate itself. And also, as you can see there, the flowers are on opposite sides of each other, and they're usually about 1 inch apart from each other. That also helps against self-pollination. So the coolest thing is, yeah, with the protandry, it actually, the male part, the anther, matures with the stigma at the bottom of that urn-shaped flower. So it kind of pinches itself off, so it can't pollinate itself. So it'll have no nectar at the beginning, but the flower's actually going to emit a sweet smell to attract the pollinators. And once they gather the pollen, that part kind of dries up, and then it opens up that flower so the female part can start producing nectar, and then they'll come back and pollinate the female part. So it's actually a really cool way of pollinating. So there you have it, guys. That's the Lyreleaf jewel flower. Hopefully you enjoyed it. It's a really cool plant, really different looking out here than compared to some of the other plants that we've gone through so far. So if you are interested in learning more about wildflowers or plants or animals in general, make sure to subscribe here at POP, and we'll be diving deeper into more plants and animals, going all the way up to north in Washington and everything in between. So make sure to subscribe. We'll see you guys there. Keep on learning, guys.